Hey everybody, welcome to Six String Guitar, and we're going to do another lesson here today on the late great Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. And we're going to zoom right in. We're going to take a look at the chords, the strumming pattern, and this is a great song for a beginner. It's a 3-chord song. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to zoom right in. But before we do so, please subscribe to my channel, Six String Guitar. Hit that notification bell and hit that like button if you like what you see. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's zoom right in and we're going to take a look at Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. So we're all zoomed in on the guitar and we're going to take a look at Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. And it's a 3-chord song. It's in the key of D. It's got A7 or A D major and G major. And we're just going to run over those chords quickly. So you got your D. Your A, or your A7, and your G. We can play G like this, whichever way you like, or you're fingering this way. So, let's talk about, there is a strumming pattern here, and the strumming pattern goes, and I'll try it on a D chord. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and or 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and that's the strumming pattern. So, before we get into the actual song, I'm going to show you. You do not have to do this, but there is like an intro that you could do if you had 2 guitar players, or you could even do it if you're doing it solo. So, we're going to start on, we're going to double stop. We're going to pick the last 2 strings down on this whole intro, your E and your B string. And the very first part, you use your index finger on the E string, or your first string on the 5th fret, and your ring finger on the 7th fret of the B string, or the 2nd string. So you're going to go 3 times. You're going to go, and then take that shape and move it back 2 frets. And you're back up here again. So for three picks, you go back. So that's just go back 2 frets. So your index is on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and your ring fingers on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So you just do 1 pick on that, and then back again, and then it goes up here. You use your 7th fret of the E string with your index, and the 8th fret of the B string with your middle finger. You're going to go twice, 3 times actually. So you go back here to this shape, 1 strum, 1 pick and 1 pick, and then you end it off either on a D, or you can keep in that shape, or you can go here, which is the same shape I showed you up here on the 7 and the 8th. It's part of a D chord. So if you want to do it that way, you have your index on the 2nd fret of the 1st string and your middle finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. So I'm just going to play it up to speed for you. So that is the intro. So then the song starts, the strumming starts, and like I said, you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and so it starts off on a D to an A, back to a D, and that's the verse. And then it goes to a D7, it'll bring you into the chorus. So we're just going to run through it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll bring you into the chorus with a D7, but I'm going to show you something else you can do using those shapes. So that is the verse. So I'm just going to run over it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 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 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 3 and 4. Go to an A7 here you want. So that is the verse. Now, like I say, you can go into a D7 here, and then your chorus starts on a G. If you want to make it a little bit more intricate or sound like the record, I tend to do this, and then into the G. So we're just taking that shape that I showed you before at the beginning, and we're staying on the D instead of going to the D7 here. To lead us into the G, we're going to go, and we're going to do up strums on it, and just these two strings. So again, we're just using the index on the first string of the 3rd fret and the ring finger on the 2nd string of the 5th fret. And you're just going to move it up 2 frets, the same shape, and then you're into the chorus. So here we go, we'll try it again. So we're going to go 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. And then you're into the verse, or sorry, the chorus. So the chorus has the added a G chord. So you start off on a G, then it goes to an A, and back to a D, and back to a G, to an A, to a D. So that's the first part of it. So we'll try it here. So I'm just going to take it from the D, and I'm going to add that little in. Wasted. For mine. So we repeat again. G. Here we go. So on the second On the second of the second line, I guess, or the second part of the chorus, we're just going to do a strum there, where it says, some people claim that there's a woman to blame. And then back to a strum again, but I know so I'm going to just play it through again. So here we go. It goes. Wasted. Here we go. Some people claim that there's a So then it goes in to the second verse, then another chorus, and then another verse. And then the chorus happens again twice, and then there's an ending tag. It's the same thing as like what I just showed you here. Starts off, some people claim that there's a, but I know it's my own damn fault. And we ended up. So we'll just do that again for you on the tag on the outro. So it starts on a G. Again, here we go. G. Some people claim that there's a and D and a quick to an A.